From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The section takes for a first down at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dell now in motion right. First give of the game to the LSU product. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Dre Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much. Down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flush down now to his left. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tagovailoa now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on 2nd. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Here's a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And he missed it. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. That's a catch for Nico Collins. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Schultz with the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
They send a man in motion. Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short. From the 39. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Pass play on first and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a first down. They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. Cut out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Alex Sheep faced the pressure, moving the chains that time.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to let this go. Deep down there. Big gain downfield. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. 2-0 from the gun. Connects with Mechie. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Holding left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They are now set for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pass complete to Mechie. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Tagovailoa again. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. Again, it's Tagovailoa. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They put a receiver in motion here left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his...
This is brought in at the 15. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 17-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw on third down. Finds his man over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back now, pressure on its way. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing it again here. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and 8. Cut by Lockett. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Slide to try the point after. And the kick is good. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. After that one's over, we see a player still in some pain. That's Christian Kirk, who's shaken up. He's being attended to now. They've got first down from the 31. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They've got a man in motion. Here's a give up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's on the move.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll throw it again. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Pass taken in by Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Completed to Pollard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Still sticking with the passing game. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. And it was nearly a big play.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From midfield now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on first down. Buying some time right. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Complete beyond the marker. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. This throw is cuffed. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. They give it to him again. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Completed to Collins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. First down, here's Tua. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Connection made to Dell. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Third and just 2 to go. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Mechie hauls it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa on first down. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down. Here's Tua again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Caught by Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Right like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
At the Texans' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a gain of 4. And the Titans will have a first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. That'll be complete to Burks. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that'll do it for this one. With back here, I'm Ken Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you little piece, wanna see some more. Show you little piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Totoro told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot